Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the Big 7 stories right now. And we're starting with a traffic alert tonight we want to get you up to date on. We do want to take a look at Traffic Tracker 6 here for a moment. We're going to zoom in on the TDOT SmartWay cameras at I-640 eastbound at Bruin Road. Take a look here. This is at mile marker 4. A tractor trailer fire forced the closure of the right 2 lanes as well as the right shoulder. Now it looks like one of those lanes has reopened to help with the traffic flow. Again, this is on 640 eastbound. We are watching for some of the backup, and we're going to kind of move the cameras around. Traffic is starting to move a lot better, but it was bumper to bumper for a time. No timeline on when crews hope to have all those lanes back open. Again, right now you're looking at 1 lane and 1 shoulder currently closed. But again, traffic, the movement there, a lot better than it was, say, really about 15-20 minutes ago. So if you are traveling through there, just make note that there are some issues there on 640 eastbound, but again, traffic now looks like it's moving a lot better. All right, new developments tonight on the 7 for you. A 3rd arrest has been made after 4 teens were shot and was involved in the shooting. The warrant also notes that controlled substances and alcohol were present. Now, as we reported, the other 2 suspects in the case are 18-year-old Adam Perez Jr. and 19-year-old Talon Trevathan. Both were arrested at a Pigeon Forge motel Monday night. Perez Jr. is charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder. Trevathan is charged with being a party to second-degree murder. Family has identified one of the shooting victims, who died as 16-year-old Jaden Bullard of Vacant County. The Hamblen County Sheriff's Office, along with family members, confirmed the other is 19-year-old Sal Vestal of Morristown. The other 2 teens who were shot were treated and released from the hospital. And you know, we've been showing you the surveillance video from the moments after that shooting happened. Young people running through yards, trying to just get away. This was early Sunday morning. Hamblen County Sheriff's Office previously said there were 25 to 30 people at the home when they responded to the shooting. Airbnb has since suspended the account used to book the home where this shooting occurred. Now, Perez Jr. and Trevathan, seen here in court yesterday, are due back in court for a bond hearing Friday. Borif is due in court next month. Her bond has already been set at $7,500. Knoxville Police Department released its preliminary priority crime report for 2025. The report shows that murders and non-fatal shootings were down, but assaults were up. Now, murders for the year were down 26%, with non-fatal shootings down 27%, and reported robberies also at 27%. There were a total of 23 murders in 2024, 17 in 2025. That is the least amount reported since 2016. Now, simple assaults rose 11% from 2024, and aggravated assaults rose 2%. And with that report, we are looking into an incident that happened downtown Knoxville for our next Big 7 story. A Knoxville man speaking out after being assaulted downtown on Christmas Day near the corner of Gay Street and Depot Avenue. Joseph Bear Griffin is facing multiple charges in connection with the incident, including attempted aggravated robbery, evading arrest, drug possession, and more. The victim says he and his wife had just finished dinner in a movie on Market Square and were walking home when they heard a scream. Moments later, he says a man attacked him, striking his head multiple times with a metal pipe. He tells 6 News his focus was protecting his wife, so he fought back, wrestled the man to the ground, and says syringes then fell from the attacker's backpack. After a few minutes, others nearby stepped in to help until Knoxville police arrived. The man says he was left a bloody mess, and the attack has changed how he and his wife feel about simply going out for a walk.
It's hard on us emotionally. I worry for the safety of my wife, our neighbors. I want everybody to know that you need to be careful out there. And, you know, the emotional scar of not only being afraid or worrying about protecting yourself. I don't know if I'm ill. I don't know, if I'm going to have a hip replaced, if I'm going to have to get treated for AIDS.
Again, Joseph Bear Griffin will have a preliminary hearing for all charges next Tuesday. Athens man has now been handed one of the longest criminal sentences in the state of Tennessee. It's in connection with a child sex abuse case. 29-year-old Kenterius McGuffey has been given 10 consecutive life sentences without parole, with an additional 16 years in prison. This after he pleaded guilty to a total of 27 charges, including 13 counts of aggravated rape of a child. 10th Judicial District Attorney General Stephen Hatchett says McGuffey was arrested in 2024 after someone flagged child sexual abuse material being uploaded by a Snapchat user. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation identified the user as McGuffey. In a statement, Hatchett writes, quote, "The sentence imposed reflects the horrible nature of the crime. Sexual predators in the 10th Judicial District will be prosecuted to the fullest extent possible." and this case should stand as a warning to anyone who would harm children in our community, end quote. All right, next for you tonight, a new project underway in North Knoxville amid efforts to meet the growing demand for housing. 3 duplexes are set to be built on Chickamauga Avenue, creating 3 2-bedroom units and 3 3-bedroom units. The project falls under the city's infill housing regulations because it is being built on a vacant lot in an already established neighborhood. It also fits the bill for middle housing as it adds multiple units in one space. These regulations also ensure the new units will blend into the neighborhood.
These 3 units, they won't look exactly alike. The colors will be different. They wanted us to change, maybe reverse the plan and change the porch. They wanted us to change some things so that they're not cookie cutter houses.
Construction on the project is expected to begin this summer. And for our final Big 7 story for you tonight, as many attractions in Sevier County close for the winter season, many also take this time as an opportunity for some growth. Anakeesta shut its doors on Monday to make way for its new lift system debuting in late spring. We've been telling you about that. Here's a look at what the park looks like today as they are now preparing the installation for the Crystal Express, which will replace its current chair lift ride to enter the park. Now, this is part of a larger $100 million expansion project that is taking place over the next 5 years. Since the park opened in 2017, founder Bob Bent says they have seen tremendous growth with over 1 million people visiting a year, and this update will help alleviate some of those growing pains.
It's going to be a very different experience, and it's going to bring more people to the top of the mountain. Hence, it's going to, some of the struggles and challenges that Anakeesta's had in the past, meaning lines on the parkway or lines on top of the mountain, getting down from the top of the mountain, those are going to go away.
Now, we're told the ride will fit up to 6 people and will take about 4 minutes to take you to the top of the mountain.